Can you explain about the difference between the magnitude and the seismic intensity? So Shinkansen stopped immediately, few days before the earthquake happened, thanks to the excellent researcher. Today I'm taking this video urgently, so I read the drafts which I just wrote now. As you guys know, the big earthquake happened in Japan, January 1st, 2024, just a few days ago at Noto Peninsula, Ishikawa Prefecture. It was the biggest in this 12 years, but few days have passed. I noticed I need to take this video immediately. For Japanese, actually I know it's not a good thing, but the Japanese are getting used to the earthquake itself because we experienced so many times from the childhood. Seeing that I experienced the magnitude over 5, I don't know, 7 or 8 times in my whole life. And I have experienced evacuate at school. When I was a junior high school student, 2011, I evacuated at junior high school at the whole night. So that's why I know what to do. But I noticed you are not. I mean the non-Japanese who live in Japan or non-Japanese who plan to come to Japan. So that's why I take this video. I will talk about just 2 things today. That first one is understanding the terminology of the earthquake. And the second one, I will explain about the mechanism of the earthquakes. Okay, so let's get started. First one, I want to ask you guys, can you explain about the difference between the magnitude and the seismic intensity? That's important. If you don't understand about it, maybe you can't understand what the news reporter says. Magnitude is the amount of the earthquake's energy at the point of the epicenter. So this time, if you are in Tokyo, if you are in Noto, magnitude is 7.6, never change. On the other hand, seismic intensity means the extent of shaking at the point of the area. This time intensity in Noto was 7, but 5 in the Tokyo. So it's changing depending on the city. When the magnitude increases 0.2 and energy increasing the 2 times. Do you remember about the earthquake in 2016 in Kumamoto? It was all biggest in this 10 years. 270 people died, magnitude was 7.3. This time 7.6. That means you can calculate 3 times bigger than that one of Kumamoto. So I really want you guys to acquire a sense of the number. Okay, so second, I wanna talk about the mechanism of the earthquakes. So in our history, the 15% of the magnitude 6 in the world had happened in Japan. But you don't think, why so many in Japan? But I will explain about it. So among so many earthquakes, there are just 2 kinds. Just 2 kinds. The first one is subduction zone earthquakes. And second one is inland earthquakes. Okay? So I will explain from the first one. Subduction zone earthquake. The epicenter of subduction zone earthquake is in the sea. Strain of the plates that causes the earthquakes. So do you know 4 plates besides Japan among just 10 plates in the world? So that means about 30% or 40% of the plates are beside Japan. Also, we are surrounded by the 4 direction by the sea. So maybe you understand many subductions or earthquakes happen in Japan are also we are easy to get damaged by the big waves also. And the second, I will talk about inland earthquakes. The epicenter is the island, so not the sea. Active fault causes the earthquakes. Active fault means the fault which is active for the earthquake, and they are always moving. There are over 2,000 active faults in Japan. 2,000 faults are moving in Japan, and sometimes they are collide, and then the earthquake happens. That is the mechanism. So as a side note, we can expect the subduction of earthquake few seconds before it happens. So when the 2011 that happened in Fukushima, so Shinkansen stopped immediately few days before the earthquake happened, thanks to the excellent researcher. But we cannot still expect of inland earthquakes. About inland earthquakes, they sway vertically, they causes the building damage easily. And many researchers say it will get around the capital city like Osaka, Tokyo, Nagoya, or directly. They say among these 10 years. So we have to prepare for it. Thanks for watching.